It's IBC 2023 and we're on the Profuz stand, and I'm joined by Alain from the Council of Europe. Hello, Alain. And Audry from SAV. Now, you guys have been working on a fairly major product using the Profuz technology. So, Alain, I think you're probably best placed to give us an overview of what the project was and what problems and challenges it solved.
Yes, so we had an old solution of media asset management system, and I want to change to be sure that for the future we will be ready to offer all the services to our European customer, and not just a customer, all the media, professional, journalists, and all these things. We have thousands hours of meetings, session, events of the Council of Europe since 1994. And the idea was to find a solution easy to use, and that we can, I will say, add some features from day to day or month to month. And we do this call for tender, and the solution is a really, really good solution, and really happy to use it today. And it's not just a solution, it's a toolbox. And that's very, very important for us.
So what new features does it give you that you didn't have before?
So the thing is easy to manage, easy for the user, the user interface to find solution. The other thing is about editing. So imagine you have a journalist, they want just to have a MP's interview. He can easily edit, cut, and download the videos and then send on the social networks. That's one point. And the other is all the intelligence who is behind the solution with workflow, with calendars, and all these features, especially the beginning of AI services.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So you don't quickly switch to a new system like this overnight. It must have taken quite a long time to find a system. How did you go about eventually finding SAV, I guess?
Yes, we work closely together with our partner SAV to implement the solution. We make 1 year from the call for tender to the delivery.
Wow.
And it was a success for Boost.
Okay, so let's go over to Audry now. So tell us about, from the first call you got from Alain, what happened then?
Well, that's the good thing is that Profuz LAPIS is a toolbox, really. So we went to Alain and we understand the needs that he's got. We just open the toolbox and say, hey, how do we set all those tools together to fit the real need? And Alain was really blessed by the power of it and the interest that he could move things around and add later on new features and etc. So when we won the tender, we were just making sure that the editor and Alain was having a good communication link. So they develop the product and make sure that the integration happens well. So that's everything went fairly smoothly, and the solution is on air. Everyone is happy, and we've done some trainings.
I was going to ask about the skills needed to use the new system and the implementation of it. Is that quite a long process, or is it fairly intuitive?
It's the learning curve. It has to be quite quick. Where the tool is addressed to any kind of users, in fact, for AV professionals or non-professionals. So it's very important that everyone understands how it works. So the complexity must be totally hidden. So the user interface doesn't show the engine, really. So when you're driving your sports car, you don't care the engine, that you have to go fast. That's the whole trick.
And this is an ongoing relationship where I guess you'll be working together more closely going forwards.
Yes, absolutely. The link between the customer and us as value-added reseller and the editor, Profuz LAPIS, is trio, right? And it's very important that the communication level is very high. So there is nothing that is missed in the project. So this is where we make sure that everything happens smoothly.
And how long have you been using the product now?
We use it since 2 years.
Okay.
And we modify step by step our solution, the user interface, because we have feedbacks from our users. So we modify it to be better. And what is another point that was really important is when we launched the call for tender, we had several answers. And the answer from SAV to join with Profuz was like a solution that I was sure that I can anticipate in the future. And especially, as I say, with the AI. We need to do speech to text, we need to do translation, we need to do face recognition. And all this feature, I know that we can, in the future, implement it with AI. And we will reduce cost and reduce, I would say, all the process. And that's something that we share together between SAV and the editor.
Fantastic. So long may it continue, gentlemen. Long may it continue. Thank you very much for your time today. It's been really interesting hearing about the project. And I guess for people that want to contact you directly, where's the best website that they can go to contact SAV?
SAV.tv.
SAV, very easy indeed.
That's easy.
Alan, Audrey, thank you very much indeed for your time today.
Thank
Do
you.
check out the website for SAV, and for everything else, of course, that we're doing here at the show, you can check that out at KitPlus.com.